Good evening and thanks for tuning in. I'm Ann Powell, the WJTS News. The cities of Huntingburg and Jasper are currently under a natural gas shortage. Natural gas systems across the Midwest are seeing supply cuts that could impact the area, and officials say it's not expected to get better anytime soon. This all started after Texas utilities began issuing blackouts because of extremely cold weather and frozen water blocking natural gas pipelines. This trend has taken over the Midwest, and now there's a natural gas shortage. To help with this, Texas, New Mexico, and Missouri have started rolling out blackouts. Cities like Jasper say that contracted gas management companies, like Utility Gas Management, need to reduce gas immediately. However, companies like Ohio Valley Gas say that they are aware of the situation, but say that they are not aware of any issues with their customers. For those affected, like those who live in Jasper and Huntingburg, it's important to limit your gas usage immediately. Set your thermostats to below 68 degrees, shut your blinds and shades to keep windows insulated, turn off or unplug all non-essential appliances, avoid using large appliances, and minimize the use of electric lights. Jasper's also recommending that schools shut down, industrial and commercial businesses stop production, and ask that all businesses turn down the thermostat. This is an unprecedented event and has never been seen before in the natural gas business. The juveniles involved in a fatal crash in Orange County have been identified. 15-year-old Kendall Bailey of Orleans and 16-year-old Jocelyn Phillips of Paoli died after their vehicle lost control and crashed near County Road 500 North on Sunday night. 18-year-old Keegan Jones and 15-year-old Trandon Blevins, also both of Paoli, were transported to a local hospital for treatment. The investigation is ongoing. The number of novel coronavirus cases continues to drop in DuBois County. The Indiana State Department of Health reported no new deaths and one additional case of COVID-19 on Tuesday. This brings the countywide total of COVID-19 cases to 5,835 and 106 deaths. Since the pandemic began in March, the county's 7-day rolling average for all positive tests is now 5.5%. To see a breakdown of the county's COVID-19 cases by age group and for more information, you can head to coronavirus.in.gov. The best way to protect yourself and others around you is still by practicing social distancing, washing your hands frequently with soap and water, and to wear a mask. A bill that would provide liability protections to Indiana businesses and individuals in coronavirus-related lawsuits is now headed to the governor's desk. Senate Enrolled Act 1 is authored by State Senator Mark Mesmer and provides organizations and individuals with civil liability damages if someone is exposed to COVID-19 on their property or during an event that they organized. Mesmer says that many Indiana businesses, organizations, and individuals have had to make significant sacrifices during the pandemic to try to keep their communities healthy. Manufacturers of personal protective equipment would also be protected. Liability protection would not cover instances of gross negligence or deliberate misconduct on the part of the organization or individual. Indiana Secretary of State Connie Lawson has decided to resign from office with nearly 2 years left in her term. The 71-year-old Republican didn't give any specific reason during Monday's resignation announcement. She said in a statement that 2020 took a toll on her and that she was stepping down to focus on health and family. Lawson said that she would leave the office once Republican Governor Eric Holcomb has picked her replacement. Lawson's current term runs until January 2023. Lawson was first appointed to the office in 2012, and it wasn't eligible to run again because of term limits. Indiana lawmakers are advancing a measure that would require doctors to tell women undergoing drug-induced abortions about a treatment that could stop the process. A Republican-dominated committee voted on Monday in favor of the bill, including a so-called abortion reversal provision. Another legislative committee on Monday endorsed a repealing of a state law requiring a permit to carry a handgun in public. This would also allow any resident to carry a handgun unless they have felony conviction, under a restraining order, or have dangerous mental health illnesses. A Branchville Correctional Facility employee received a scholarship this week. Acting Warden Dan Mitchell presented a $2,000 Correctional Professional Assistant Fund of Indiana, or CPAFI, Spring Supply Scholarship to Wexford employee Jan Miller. on behalf of her son, Anthony Miller. Miller is a 30-year veteran of the Indiana Department of Correction and is an addiction recovery specialist with Branchville's Recovery While Incarcerated program. Anthony Miller was one of 8 recipients to receive the $2,000 scholarship, and he's currently a senior at Indiana University in Bloomington. He will complete his degree in biochemistry in May 2021 before continuing his education at the Indiana University School of Dentistry in Indianapolis in July. This is the 4th CPAFI scholarship Miller has been awarded to continue his education. And stay tuned, your weekly forecast and sports with Kirk Kuxel are still to come on the WJTS News.